Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
We're here. Welcome to week 2 of James and Nicky doing our lightning weekly roundup.
Yep.
So we're just going to go through the quick bullet points of what we've done in 1 week in El Salvador, and it will focus on things that we do because we still have a job,
Yes.
while we also do our Bitcoin and lightning stuff here.
As well. Yeah.
All right, so we're going to start with Monday.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But before we go there, huge week. Absolutely crazy week, but it's been amazing. So, yeah, no complaints.
So hang on.
Yeah. So Monday was really good. Just had a nice chill walk the beach in the morning. We then had some work meetings that we had to do. We were organising YouTube content, visits and interviews for the week because we had a big week planned. We had our first weekly Lightning Live, which went really well. Really pleased at how it's gone, so that's awesome. We ran out of gas in the for the kitchen stove, so we had to cook on the barbecue. So that happened. And then Raman from Bitcoin Beach contacted us for a new school visit for Friday. So we've got a little bit of that coming up.
That was really cool to get a private call from Raman to basically say, hey guys, want to come and hang out?
Yeah, really. Yeah, really
which was awesome. Tuesday, we had a morning with current work commitments. So we had to do what we had to do. And then because we'd run out of gas, we had to go next door and boil water. So we've got some awesome Bitcoin neighbors, which the Babarati family, and you may have seen Money Delics on some of our comments on our tweets and our YouTube, and they're a great family, and we're going to get to know them. And Juliana, yes. It's a family.
Yeah.
We also ran through some ideas with Money Delics while we were there brewing coffee. So that was awesome. It was a really good chance to go over some of our ideas and run it by another YouTuber and see what they thought. And then we went to the beach club. So in this condominium, we're really lucky to have access to a beach club, which is a really awesome feature of where we are. And we picked up our monthly bills, and we also got to see our power bill is significantly reduced. So when we used the aircon, we got up to $130. This month, we were down to $44 or something.
And no aircon.
Yeah, no aircon this month because it's winter now.
And we've started to open windows and doors and let the flow through. And I think that's working really well.
It's going really well.
Yeah. Wednesday, my God, what an amazing day. It was huge. We sold our first ebook. So that's, really cool.
We sold it using Lightning.
Yeah.
No fiat, Lightning.
No, absolutely. We had we met up with Jeremy from Escape to El Salvador. So we had a really good interview with him. That's going live on Wednesday. So keep an eye out for that. We went to visit La Casa del Bitcoin. And Will and Steve there were awesome. They showed us around. We had a great time putting money in the new K1 machine and getting Bitcoin back. So again, another video coming up in regards to that.
There's some funny moments in there.
It was. And the guys from Paxville were awesome. Highly recommend going there. We had great coffee. We had cake.
Quesadilla.
Traditional
Japanese traditional Salvadoran cheesecake.
Yeah. And we went to lunch at Because.
Yeah.
Disappointing. They didn't accept Bitcoin.
Yeah.
But food was okay.
I always ask, pagar con Bitcoin, por favor?
Yeah. and then we did our fortnightly shop, PriceSmart, Walmart, Super Select DOS. Interesting. We weren't able to pay for Bitcoin with any of those. They would accept Cheapo wallet, but they weren't going to accept our other wallets that we need to use. So that was a little bit disappointing. And then finally, our latest YouTube went up with an interview I did with Doris, and that's been amazing. And I just want to thank you all for just the comments have been beautiful. They've been really lovely, and it was such a precious time just to catching up with Doris and having a chat to her. So that was really cool.
The feedback on that has been amazing. Honestly, thank you for everyone who's watched it and shared it, and we hope people get value.
Yeah.
They must be because they're sharing it, which is awesome.
So that's been awesome. Go, James.
All right. Wednesday. Here we go. It was an amazing day.
Thursday.
Oh, sorry. It was such an amazing day. I wanted to share it again. Thursday, we worked. So most of the day, because the next day we weren't going to be able to. So we spent pretty much the entire day working. And then in the evening, we had our salsa dance at Mashanti. We went there and we finished a little bit early because we met some of our friends for a Rel's surprise birthday party in El Tunco. And this was great. We went to a place called the Bauhaus in El Tunco, and we paid for our meal and drinks with Lightning. So that is an awesome part. While we were there, they're also friends and working with the guys from My First Bitcoin. So we got to meet them in person before we go and see them.
Yeah.
And they were great. It was really awesome to talk to them and have the opportunity to go up and see them and learn more about what they do.
And you actually orange pilled someone that night.
Oh, I did. Okay, yes, I love this. Thank you. All right, we missed this one off the notes. So one of the guys in there hadn't been using Bitcoin, and everyone on the table was Bitcoin except for this guy. And he's a local Salvadoran. And I did my classic, which is stop, just download this app. I'm going to send you money right now. And he was like, whoa, that's amazing. That's so simple. Why did nobody show me? And it's like, I don't know, man. Like, so he was awesome. He had a really good time.
Yeah.
We did half a dozen transactions. He was that excited. And we showed him how to transfer between Bitcoin Beach and Chivo wallet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was good. A bit of an early night for us on Thursday night because we had a seriously early morning. We were getting picked up at 5 o'clock in the morning from the Bitcoin Beach guys. And we were on a school trip to, now please apologize now, Chalatenango. And so we were going up to the high school up there, and the amazing thing is that Chalatenango has 45,000 around approximately people there, and that's the same size as the city that we come from in New Zealand. It was great to see that high school, the size of the high school and the amount of people. We sort of understood how many students were there. We had the students and the principal and the head teachers were really amazing. They're very empowering for the students there. It was great to see the amount of work that they're putting in to their students and into that school. I was really blown away. I mean, they had, even the fact that we had got up so early, we'd driven up there. Before we even went into any classrooms, they sat us outside in the outdoor classroom to just check out the view. They gave us the pieces for breakfast. It was just really lovely. Though before we had that, we had the new drink, and I can't remember what it was called.
Oh no!
I'm going to call it muddy water because that's what people were teasing us. So in the street, we tried the muddy water, didn't we?
Yes, we did. We had a traditional Salvadoran breakfast, which basically was fermented beans in like a half a gourd bowl, and it was quite thick.
Yeah.
And then we also had a creamy rice hot drink as well,
which was good. Yeah. It was interesting. It wasn't. I wouldn't say it was my best meal, but it was okay. It was okay.
It was great.
Yeah.
Oh, I appreciate it. It was good.
Yeah. So the Bitcoin Beach school visit was great. The people who we had in our minivan going up was awesome. We had government officials. We had, of course, Raman was there, Galloy, people from Galloy, Bitcoin Beach Wallet, but Refill, and Mempo.
Steve
from Mempo. So it was a really good group of people that went up to help educate the students. There was 3 students from every class that came. They were all, Raman did his talk and Poko did their talk about just the importance of, keeping at school, looking at learning and what options there are when it comes to opportunities for people if you're getting into the IT side of things as well.
Yeah.
They downloaded the Bitcoin Beach wallet. They all got a donation of $5, and then we got split into groups, and we educated them on teaching them how to send and receive Bitcoin. It was really good. We used some of our donation money, which was great to be able to do that. We would have used it all.
Yeah, between the two of us and how many kids we go through, we lose track. But basically, we also used the wallet of Satoshi because some of the children couldn't download the Bitcoin Beach app. Yeah. And when that happens, we move to wallet of Satoshi. And I'm going to shout them out because they actually sent us 100,000 sats, which we were giving out at this event as well. So it was cool to actually show the kids that even though they had the Bitcoin Beach app on their phone, I was going to pay them with the wallet of Satoshi wallet.
Yeah.
So many wallets in there. And so when I sent it to them, I put a little note in it saying Papusa, and they all got a bit of a kick out of that as well. It was really fun.
Good. Yeah. It was really good. Then when that all finished, we were able to, with the headmaster, the principal of the school, took us to one of his friends' restaurants, and it was, here we go, Finca Augustina, and that was a beautiful lunch. It was set in an amazing place. They do weddings and have events there. You could see a small peak of the lake, which was cool. Cool to see, though it was quite far away. But that was a great lunch. And we also had Steve, another person from America, the Bitcoiner, who's reached out to us, and he wants to talk to us about our a project. So that we're looking forward to that.
Yeah, we're not sure if we can really share anything about the project yet, but it's pretty exciting. It's an education project again, which we're all for, teaching people how to use Lightning, even if it's as simple as downloading the app, sending them some sats, and starting the conversation with that experience.
Yeah, so it was a huge day. Seriously, we got picked up at 5, we got dropped off just after 5. James and I got home, had a shower, we crashed.
We went to bed.
We were gone.
So
it was
tired.
long.
Yeah.
It was long, but it was fun. Really fun. Always highly recommend those trips and really enjoy giving back.
Yes. So, massive thank you to Roman and the Bitcoin Beach team, Galoy, the Bitcoin Beach Wallet team, BitRefill, and Mempool, and all the guys. Oh, and also the crypto couple. Actually, they had a social program which donated a whole lot of the money to support this, and that's just awesome that people are out there. We're raising money for these projects, and B, people are giving money for these projects. And thank you to them as well. This is awesome, and all the people who donated. It's huge what's happening right now, because what's happening is that the government officials that were in our van, they've got the go ahead to start running a trial project, and that's what's happening, and that's exciting. It's really exciting, and we know that's also happening with Me Prima Bitcoin, or My First Bitcoin, as well on another level.
Really cool to see.
All right, my turn.
Saturday.
All right, the weekend. I see someone on our comments has actually asked about the weekend, so here we go. All right, we started with breakfast at Kanehi Cafe in El Tunco. And, El Zonte, further along the beach. And we really enjoy this cafe. He also accepts Bitcoin. So we always pay with Lightning, and we tip there as well. But what was awesome is we had this Bitcoiner called Adam reach out to us and basically say, hey, do you guys want to meet up and have a chat? And everything sounded like it was a cool idea. And we went and did that, and we had an awesome conversation. It was very cool.
Great.
Yeah.
I'll talk about that on Sunday. I think. Yeah, it was just really, really cool. Great to meet new people.
Yes. And then our friend Doris came along, and we then all left to go and meet some more Bitcoiners. So it was so far, it had been a big morning of Bitcoiners and introducing Bitcoiners to Bitcoiners and spending Bitcoin, which is pretty cool. Then I see you've added an extra item here. Nicki's been adding to the list. I haven't read it. All right. So where we went, I think you can see it on our Instagram, and an awesome photo of a chapal. And there's an awesome blowhole in there, and our hosts took us for a walk to take a look, and it's really cool. It's stuff that in New Zealand you're not allowed to do anymore because of health and safety regulations, but here, I mean, you could really get in amongst it, which was cool.
We got in, we could climb all the way down, and it was amazing.
Then we came home to another birthday party, but this time it was for the Babarati's son, Leon. He turned 5. So that was awesome. And so we went there and we met more Bitcoiners, funnily enough. So David Da Silva Rosa you may have seen him on Twitter. His family's moved from Europe. They went to Mexico with, wife, children, and dogs. So one dog, is it?
Yeah, no, one child.
Oh, one child and 2 dogs. Yeah. So they've actually just moved to El Salvador as well. I think they've been here for a week, and we've been waiting for them to arrive. So it was pretty cool to meet them in person, because we just see them on Twitter so far. So that was awesome. It was a lovely catch up with everybody, and there were other people there as well. Someone who wants to be a Bitcoiner. I didn't shove an app in his hand at this point, but he's keen to learn more. A big
Yes.
celebration.
Big
All right, yes, I
celebration.
get this one.
We need a balloon.
Yeah, we
party
do.
balloon.
We need like a big flashing sign saying we hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's so cool.
Yes.
We really appreciate it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the only thing we need now is a few more watch hours. So if you want to leave some of our videos on while you're at work.
Please go for it.
And then we also received a random lightning tip. Thank you to whoever sent us $5. It's gone to some Salvadoran workers as a tip,
Yes.
which is really
It did. So that's really cool. All right. So now we come to Domingo, which is Sunday.
very good.
I know.
Spanish, yeah.
Wow. So we first of all we had organised or James decided to organise and bring our internet up into our office so we can plug in a few more bits and pieces so we can get the notes working, etc., etc. So that was a bit of a task moving from downstairs upstairs, but we got there.
Yeah, we got there.
Yeah,
Nerd
which
stuff.
is
I love
great.
it. I actually enjoy that stuff. It's cool.
Yeah, a little bit of work, and then I made nice bullet coffee. I'm starting to really enjoy the nice bullet coffees. We had fresh coconut water. We make a nice little strong coffee. We put a bit of butter in it, a bit of coconut oil. We actually make it with coconut water and put it in the machine, whiz it up, and yum, it was good. Yeah, so we did that. We had a plan for some friends to come around, so I did a bit of food prep, and we got Aral from 3 doors away. It was his birthday on Thursday. We went to our birthday gift to him was an ice bath. So we will have photos going up of that.
An ice bath in the wash tub.
In the wash tub,
Yeah, so it was an ice bath in the tub.
So we had the three Dutch
The
trio.
Dutch
The
trio?
Dutch trio,
We call
we
them the
call
Dutch trio. Yes,
from
yeah, that's awesome.
across the road came along. We had Adam, our new friend that we met on Saturday, and Doris came along as well. And then the two of us, we did miss Ryan and Jessica.
Yes.
Apologies for that.
Apologies.
But we bought about $27 worth of ice, and we filled up the tub a few times with ice.
Yes.
And we all got in for 2 minutes each. And it was quite incredible, and a lot of people had never done one, so it was just a really lovely experience.
Basically, we did 2 rounds. Most people did 2 rounds as well, and it was awesome. Really enjoyed it.
It was really good, and
great bonding experience.
Yes.
Yeah, we had a great time.
Yeah, and then we all sat around and we had some nibbles and some hibiscus flower drink, and it was just really lovely. And we then got some unexpected guests came through. So again, really interesting. These are companies from America coming down to check out El Salvador and what's going on. So it was really special. We had this amazing time of connecting everybody with just our stories and just our feelings and what we're all trying to achieve different things. I think one of the things that really resonated with me is everyone seems to be on a very similar path. The love and the connection of the people coming here is really amazing, and I've got chills going down my spine at the moment because seriously, it's beautiful. There is a lot of love here, and everyone is here for a really good purpose. Like they're very humble, they're just very authentic, and it is really stunning. I think it's beautiful.
And I think the takeaway, I'm just going to deviate a little bit, the takeaway that we got this morning from looking back at what happened on the weekend, and we were talking about even being able to go over to the neighbors and just, invite ourselves in and be like, hey, what's up? And sit down and chill out. So in New Zealand, it almost feels like...
it's lost.
Yeah, it's been lost.
Yeah.
And you've almost got this, everybody's, how did I describe it? It was everybody in New Zealand is, I've lost my words now, but in New Zealand, everyone's become so familiar with each other that they're isolating. And now what's happened is, it was diverse. You've got too much diversity in New Zealand and people's lifestyles. And then here in El Salvador, because we've come for a common reason, that commonality is allowing us to actually build a community again because we don't
Yeah.
talk to our neighbours in New Zealand. We don't know who they are.
No, you've lost all of that.
Yeah.
And so here it's amazing getting to really know your neighbours, and you've got this really nice connection where it's easy just to walk in and say hi and, you know, sit yourselves down on the table and talk, and it's really gorgeous.
And
It's really lovely.
And it comes down to that common bond of we've come here for a similar purpose and we've all gone through a similar journey to be here. And it's a really special experience to the point where, like, if I was going to have another 20 years, I'd move again to have the experience again. But you almost need that purpose, that why. And I think Bitcoin is that beacon. And so the reason I go down that path is because in the conversation that we had with this company, the guys from this company that came to visit and talk about what we're doing here in El Salvador, and we've referenced this as well, but they talked about Bitcoin being a mecca, and it's like Bitcoin Beach Bitcoin Beach is the mecca, and you come and you want to rub the shrine, like Buddha's belly, and walk around it, and basically just be part of it, because it's almost like this experience you need to take if you really want to change, you know, fix the money, fix the world, Bitcoin.
Yeah, oh, it's amazing. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
And we finished the day with a beautiful walk along the beach. The sunset was absolutely incredible. The tide was out. There was so many people on the beach. And, oh no, we do apologise, but they're not meant to be working. I hope you do hear us. It was just absolutely stunning.
Like 5 minutes.
And then,
5 minutos.
and then we lost you.
Muchas gracias.
Then after we were at the beach, the walk along the beach, we popped in again to the Francesco's.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they had bought some passion fruit wine, so we tried a really nice, very sweet passion fruit wine, which was lovely. We sent a lightning tip for a breakfast we had the day before. And then we also, one of the other things we did was we spoke to a local coconut provider here, or seller here in on our main road, and just talked to them about looking at accepting Bitcoin and how we can help them do that. And so they're really interested. So that's another plus. So that's going to be quite exciting. We're going to help them with the sign and get that set up as well. So that is Sunday.
Well, that's our week in El Salvador. So just to give you an idea, you know, there was work in there, and there was everything that basically we're trying to do with Bitcoin and Lightning, and be involved in the community, be involved in terms of what the businesses are doing and also what other Bitcoiners are doing when they arrive.
Yeah.
I think we're going to cut this pretty short.
We are.
I want to jump this in because the noise is going, and I'm going to have to throw these guys some beers to say thank you for keeping the noise down. But you want to finish?
I just thought, well, quickly, everyone's been saying, have we tried Ananoa's? We got one yesterday. I'm not quite sure what it's like. It isn't a pink one. I heard the pink ones are actually really, really good. But I've just opened it up. I'm going to give you half of it. We are unsure. So this is the first time we've tried it. Okay. Oh, yum.
Oh, the flavour.
It's like a custard apple. That's what it reminds me of.
Okay. Yeah, the flavour is much better than last time.
Yeah. We had one right at the beginning of the season, and it was hard.
Yeah.
And so we just threw it away. We just like going, well, we can't eat that. But it is like a custard apple. So thank you for everyone who's recommended us trying it. It is good. We will be eating it. And what is, James?
So our the lightning tip for the week, use multiple wallets just to try them, just to learn, understand what the limitations of them are and how to transfer between wallets on your own phone, and it will give you experience when you talk to other people.
And our El Salvador tip, the day in El Salvador tip this week, is tomorrow we are doing another live, but it's actually with the next door neighbours because they've been here a month, and we thought, right, it'd be really good for the four of us to sit around, and they're a family, so they're open for questions and things like that. So it will be at 3:30 tomorrow, but we will be doing another live, which we'll put out there. So lots of lives this week.
Yep.
Yeah. So have a good week. Hope this was helpful, interesting.
Please,
let us know.
Yeah, please like, subscribe, share it with anybody. We'd really appreciate that.
Yeah.
It goes a long way. And if you want to test paying with Lightning, there is a QR code over there, so don't be shy.
All right. Hey, have a good week.
Have a great week. We'll
Yes.
talk to you next week.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, someone actually asked about what this Jade is. This was a gift that we won at one of the Bitcoin Beach meetups. This is actually a hardware wallet. It's open source. It's definitely worth looking at. If you've ever heard of a Ledger, this is an alternative.
Yeah.
We haven't been paid to put this here. I need to actually play with it because I want to learn about it. So that's what that was for Fabian, who's asked. Thank you.
All right. See you guys.
Bye.
Tell me this or anything.